Good morning, party people. Good morning, Hexicans. Good morning, gang. Good morning, chat. Good morning, weird random people that showed up in the stream and don't know what we're talking about.
What's a
We are
party
going
person?
party
Salute.
people. People
What's a
that
party person, and why are we saluting to
dance
them?
and sing.
Are these people dancing? I think that they're sitting in front of their keyboards, just like with their
course.
thumbs up their butts or something. No, I think they're
That
dancing.
Very
counts as
good observation,
dancing.
In the
Papa.
early
That
mornings, they're
counts
like
as
they're
dancing.
hungover people, is what they are.
Right, let's start with a vulgar
Look,
joke.
they're
right out the
waiting.
gate.
They want. They want to be here. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning,
Good
people who want
morning,
to be
Hex on
here.
Air. Good morning, Dougie. Footsteps. Nom nom. SE. I can't go any higher. Same. Footsteps again. Mayo in the house. Mayo, why are you sitting there? You could be in here with us.
Hello.
Hey,
Melf Tony, Avalon, Red Squirrel. Wow, so many people on time today. Wow.
nice.
Nice.
Samantha with lovely hearts.
A lot more people coming
And
over at the beginning. That means the
Bucks.
Australians blessed us with the finishing ahead of
Finished on
time. No,
They're
they
scared
did.
now.
They did. Somebody in the chat said that you pressured the Australians to finish early, and then we finished
Yes.
started late. That's bullshit. We started on time.
From Australia.
That's great.
Howdy, matey. And
Yes.
Sandy Beach. I see Sandy Beach.
Thank
One
you.
of the Sandy Beaches is in the house.
And thank you
Missing the
very
second
much, Australians, for finishing early. It is
Yes.
deeply appreciated.
Thanks for
Thank
tuning in, you guys.
you.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, let's
now
go.
that we got
let's
the
go first
niceties
over.
out the way,
Am I
Let's
coming
go
in
over
all
a few cool
back
things
Back
that
to
happened.
reality.
back to reality. Don't spend your money on shit coins. Invest
Oh,
in Hex
really?
and stake long.
Only a little. I'm gonna.
Two
reconnect
people
now.
clicking too fast. It's not me.
Thank you
Papa
for the
is so.
super
Thank you
chat.
for the $5,
It's
Alan.
not
Papa
you,
is so
it's
old.
us.
He knew Burger King when he was just a prince.
Thank you.
Nah, he's not so old. He's a boomer.
I'm the boomer. I'm a Gen Hexican. God damn it.
That's what every boomer would say.
That's exactly what the boomer would say. Thank you.
So late news, but we're gonna cover it anyway. Yay, party! Woo! Everybody.
This was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know, but there was no stream 2 days ago. Everybody posted it, and we were waiting for it. We were announcing it way in advance, and now it's happened.
This is 9 minutes too early. You can't celebrate yet.
No, it's counting down. That's for
Then
the
it's
next
23.
day.
It's 23 hours too late. I can't tell. Whatever it is.
No.
You didn't get the
It is-
000.
This is. Look, Papa Bona does not go on hex.com to end stake his stakes because all his stakes are 15 years old. Therefore, he does not know what this display is.
What is this display?
It's the official counter on the go.hex.com website in the top right corner.
Yes.
And it shows you what day is the current day, and then it counts down until how much time is left for the next day.
I am not unfamiliar with this countdown because I am the count. I know this. Are you kidding? I know what this is on the interface from go.hex.com.
It's not a
/
countdown. It's a
stake.
count up.
It's a count up.
Yes.
So yeah, everybody was posting about that.
The
And then
timer is
something else.
forever frozen. It's a Y2K bug. Every time it gets to 1,000, it crashes.
Oh,
Something else cool
That's-
happened.
that's a boomer joke.
Oh yes, it is.
There was a really nice party. I
Nice.
think it was organized by Balliet Brand. At least he covered it. I'm not sure if he was also the organizer. Seen that picture? Yeah, on the left. Second on the left. Balliet Brand, the
Oh.
man.
I think I saw the
Yeah.
most tasteless joke ever
and in the-
posted
in the
by Alain
middle.
Fizame.
In the middle, testnet t-shirt. Very nice.
It's
Wait,
beautiful.
what?
Testnet.
Testnet t-shirt? Where did you see that?
Look at the two redheaded grandkids in the front. Those are the ones you're not gonna know in 3 more years when you're rich. Who are you? I don't remember. It's your nephew, Michael.
Bake and bake.
I don't know you.
I like the
Too
skull
rich.
in the hex colors. That's cool.
Did you see Alan Fizamay's tasteless humor here? Said Papa's steaks are prime candidates for R. Kelly, 15 years old.
Ouch.
But
That's about the most tasteless thing
I
I've
don't-
ever seen on stream.
I don't get it.
But can
Well,
you
if
pee
it's
on them?
if it's tasteless, why are you focusing on it? That
Because
doesn't
I'm
make sense.
drawn to tastelessness.
Good point.
Oh, boy. Oh, but speaking of tastelessness. Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Uh-oh.
Let's
What?
go there. Tastelessness.
I saw it.
But is this actually real?
Big PP versus big PP time.
I think it's fake.
No, I think he's just got like a camera in his pocket or some shit.
Car keys.
Is
that real?
Haters,
Umbrella.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's pretty
haters,
impressive though.
haters will
umbrella.
say it's an umbrella in case it's too hot.
Oh yeah, that's a parasol. After I'll look at his headgear.
Challenge is on, I guess.
They say it was going to rain.
I mean, it's Vitalik. I think he would put there an umbrella. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Sure.
Well, we've
If
seen
not,
him
if
on
not,
stage before.
Poor girl. Jesus Christ! Imagine that.
Actually,
Spiked by Vitalik.
is she is she showing up the measurement with her hands? That could be so. It could be so. He's like Red Bull, freaking
The only
16
the
ouncer
the
over
only
here,
thing
tall
we
boy.
really need to measure is how long will it take until post-chain launch.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
depressing. Yeah.
Until then, we can make new cool things though. So in case you haven't seen this, somebody made a really cool thing.
Oh yeah.
Although, I'm wondering, why is it only 12? Are you supposed,
Because
to
Two sides.
You can fit.
You use
You
both
can fit
sides?
4 per fender washer. 4 per fender washer, and you can fit even more if you only use the numbers off the BIP39 compliant list. So it can be any size. Size doesn't matter in this case, Dasbaum.
I would feel more comfortable if. No, wait. So what are you going to do?
Do you
You-
notice these are
put
titanium
the-
hexagons though?
Yeah,
The
I know.
hexagon
Wait,
washes.
I'll show it the video in a second.
Quite
So actually, no. Let's do that first, I guess. So for everybody who
Fantastic.
does not know, this is a backup solution made out of titanium. It's specifically designed by someone, and the washers are in a hexagon shape. So let's watch the video.
Mwah.
That's very cool.
Oh,
Let's show
look
it
at the little
to you.
legs.
Piggyback.
That is so sweet.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
need that for my home. Yeah.
You can make a mace out of it.
This is a dream come true. Yes, please. I'll take 1 bucket full, please. Yeah, nice.
So what's the point again of using titanium?
Because
Um,
it has
higher
a much
melting
higher
point.
boiling point than lots of other
Boiling.
metals.
Yeah, boiling. Don't put it in water.
Ah, for fire. You mean when the house burns?
No, it's
Yeah.
fine it's fine in water and fire.
Right.
So
Look at those beauties.
steel plates can survive, but you know, jet fuel can melt steel beams, so you have to watch out for that.
Yeah.
If
And
you-
I
if you
wanna
live in
know,
a high
though,
rise.
You know, with the shine on these, I imagine these are commercially pure. I hope they're not alloy, otherwise it defeats the purpose of having the titanium. Hey, look, maybe like the guy.
Yeah,
knows what he's
you'd
doing.
have to ask that detail from him.
The guy knows what he's doing. That damn leg.
It's a metal cow.
That leg is so beautiful.
I think it's more like a pig. Cows are not that.
Look at the
Strong
clamp, the
bone.
custom clamp that he's got, pushing them together from
Yeah.
the outside. Fucking unbelievable work.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wow.
No, I want this to be a
Take my
maze.
money. No,
So-
don't
so-
take
so-
your money. That's what it's there for. So nobody takes your money.
This is really adorable.
How
Look
much-
how many he's got.
You
Look how
just
many he's
see
got
how
there.
many did
Is he
has?
selling
Oh
them?
my god.
He's probably
Yeah.
selling them.
Yeah.
He should be.
Can you
Yes,
please
I
point
mean,
me in the
if-
direction?
I mean, if you got a full shop where you can cut titanium stuff, you're probably
you might as well.
you're
Yeah.
probably some kind of enterprise, or you have a shop of some kind. You know,
Yeah, if you have a plasma cutter.
you know
probably.
Yeah.
that part here that reminds me. Voila. So this rod that it's attached to, it looks like it's somewhat longer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds
He,
me.
he sliced that. No, he slices that off, right? No?
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, so it's just the right size. So
What-
at one point, I told a friend on how to do those with just normal steel plates, just to make sure, and then he went and bought this off Amazon.
What the freak?
Don't do that.
It can
Always-
take.
Always
It
check
can
the
take,
measurements of what you buy from Amazon.
You can just take a hacksaw to it and just work it through. It'll take you about
I mean,
a
you
day,
can
but
fit like
that
That's
is
a lot
a
of
work
backups.
of art.
Beautiful.
Where is this guy that we can find him and order these things?
In
Let's just
Australia.
bring it up again. It's NW_Hexen on Twitter.
Beautiful.
So go find him, go contact him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
but does not your friend
Amazing.
can fit a like 1,000
Yep.
word seed phrase.
Why do you-
on those.
Why do you
It's a
need
lot
the
of
bracket
ledges.
though? Why do you need the bracket? Like the under thing pushing them together? Is it like just
it
like such
stands.
flair? It's such flair.
So they
Beautiful.
don't
It
turn
stands.
around, maybe?
Now you
I
can
would
put
say
it in
so they don't turn around.
You can put it
Because
in
if
a
you have-
shelf.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
You
do
mean
that.
if you
Oh,
screw it
'cause
really
doesn't- yeah.
tightly?
You
No,
know
it
what?
just-
No
it-
one's
it
gonna
looks
see this
neat.
except for you anyway.
It looks neat.
It looks neat. It's like a. Mwah. It's beautiful. That's a backup for a king.
You know, that would actually be a really nice stealthy way of having them at home. If you if you have the plates and then or if you make them a little bit bigger actually. I've seen some people that have artwork made out of bolts and all kind of things. So theoretically you could make all the bolts, put them together, and then make a wasp out of it, or a cow, or
You know,
whatever,
know
like
what?
a
Yeah,
sculpture.
that would be really classy on
just
your desk.
no,
Yeah.
just
and then you just
engrave
have it on your
just-
desk as a
no.
weight.
Just engrave it into the backside of your frying pan. That's all.
Yeah, titanium frying pans. Yes.
Yeah. Who
Or
throws that
like
away?
or
Nice.
what about the pure titanium camping pots and pans and things?
Or you know what? Engrave it into the washers and use the washers in your house.
Yes. Yes.
But-
Don't hire a plumber. though.
Remember
if you
in
ever-
which order.
If you ever
Toilet
have to go
1,
back-
toilet 2.
If you ever have to go back and restore
Bidet.
your backup, you have to demolish your house. Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good, good. job there.
Well, you know.
Hey Mayo,
Ahoy,
Hello.
how are we?
Okay.
thanks Alan.
I made sure we finished the late show early, so I
Yes,
can get
well
on your
done.
show.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you responsible for that?
No, no, but
Did you rough him up a little bit? Did you give him
Yeah,
a
I told him-
1-2?
I told him we'd have to set up a boxing match between the two crews.
Oh,
Between
all
the two
right.
shows.
in Vegas.
And then they back down. Is that the deal? No.
Speaking of responsibility, I'm very sad. I have to share this.
What?
Somebody wrecked my car.
Was?
Haha.
What
What
was
happened?
this actually? With a shopping cart
Well,
or what?
No, I was parked
With a
outside my
bicycle?
home. It was parked for like a few days. I went shopping, so to get groceries. I come to my car and it's like this shit on there.
Damn.
That's a
Yeah.
black car though that hit you
Spray
with
over
some
it.
paint, right?
So
But you're
I'm
lucky
thinking,
that the wheel is not
I'm
damaged.
thinking that's the
'cause those
tire.
are-
That was the tire. That's why it's so
expensive.
dirty.
Oh, it's a
It's-
taller
it's
truck
most-
or something.
It'll buff
Yeah,
out.
I
It'll
don't
buff
know.
out.
Well,
But it's,
Das Bomb knows about heavy buffing.
It's not really buffable. Like
No.
It's a
that's
wrapping
torn
that's
off.
been destroyed.
Por-
Yeah,
The
that's
wrapping
torn
is
off.
that-
This is
Portugal
torn off.
drivers. Horrible thing.
But look,
Down-
the alloy
down
wheel
there,
is
this
not
is
all
damaged.
scratched.
That's the most
This is
valuable
all
thing. there.
scratched, and this is bent.
It is
So
scratched.
I probably have to replace the whole thing to make it fit again. If
So
I'm
you
lucky,
have-
it can be bent back, but I'm not sure. At the
Do you have
very least, I need to
insurance?
redo the whole.
That's-
yeah, of
that's
course I have
plastic, right?
insurance. What are you talking about?
Insurance.
This part is plastic, yes, but this one
Just
is
take
metal.
a heat gun and
Just take
Just
some
stretch it.
paint and get creative.
Yellow
Slovakian
chewing
put it in
gum.
the oven.
Just
Just
some
sell
yellow
the car and
chewing
get a
gum,
new
Put
one.
it on there.
Fucking
Yellow
Hexicans.
tape over it.
Yeah.
Scam! It's a scam.
But
This is proof. The car is now damaged.
Pretty much.
Somebody
yeah.
peeled my banana. Okay.
It's bruised.
Well, yes, but-
Oh wait! Shots fired. Maybe that's because you parked on a yellow line. I
Mm.
parked on that yellow
Ah.
line to take the picture. I just
Yeah.
was standing there. I didn't park there. The car was actually parked in a normal parking space when that happened.
Go
Anybody
and
can say that.
Yeah, that was just for taking the picture, so I have enough room to do it and not.
you have to go around
deal with
town,
the
Das
traffic.
Bomb. You have to go around Porta and round up all the usual suspect Bitcoin maxis.
And see who has yellow paint on their tires.
yellow plastic.
You know, it wouldn't have changed the outcome because that Honda would still have had a yellow to magenta hex wrap, and the same would have happened. It would be gone. The hex
Magenta?
wrap would be gone. Magenta,
Thank you.
magenta. I don't know how do you say it.
Magenta. Hey,
Magenta.
My genital.
your genitals.
Great to have an Australian on the show.
Yes, it is. Goes right to the genitals.
I'm very tired
Awesome.
too, so I'm a bit delirious.
Ellen, you got it.
yeah.
Little punchy.
You're good. Keep going.
Okay.
Maybe they
Of course
thought your
it's
car was the yellow line and they just ran over your car.
Hey. Das
This is a
Bomb.
perfect segue. HSIs. Let's talk about
Okay.
game theory. Oh, no, but yeah. What did you want to say, Papa?
I was gonna say
Cut you
Hex
off.
Hex users unaffected. Continue.
Well, only one is affected.
Oof,
Does Bush not
that
happy?
hurts. That hurts so much.
Please continue.
Yeah. Yeah. As per the so that was the leisure introduction and what's happening in the market. I think we covered everything that's like happened in the last week important. Unless
Did you see? I think it was pretty cool. Wild SJ, what she did.
Oh yes, on Saturday. Sunday.
the
Tattoo.
was it the daily
No.
sci-fi stuff, or is it the tattoo that you
The tattoo.
referring to?
Two.
The tattoo. Okay. Yeah,
Live
actually, I have
stream.
that. I think I have a photo somewhere. Maybe I don't.
Oh, that's commitment.
Yeah, and
Maybe I
she
didn't
live
take a
streamed
photo.
that from the tattoo.
I did see it
parlor.
though.
Amazing. It's
Yeah, I
very
should go back
brave.
and take a screenshot. I don't have it.
It means that we definitely bottomed out if people are getting tattoos again.
But is it a hex tattoo or a pulse chain tattoo?
It's a testnet
Oops.
tattoo.
Testnet V2.
So she has to do it
V2B
over again
Button B on the roll.
in 4 more weeks.
That should be the tattoo. Right across the chest.
4 more weeks.
4 more weeks.
And by the way,
Did she upload
Yes.
the live stream afterwards, or is it closed?
I have to brag about a little bit. So this
Wow.
piece of art, not the lady, just the piece of art. It's on the way to me, and this artist made it. She's a part of the Czech community.
Wow.
And,
This is beautiful.
yeah,
It's cool, man.
it's
Enhanced.
It's really cool and
Yeah,
enhanced.
enhanced.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's
to,
some real good stuff. And the girl is not bad either. Okay. This is very nice.
That's cool.
This expresses the first 1,000 days of Hex.
Yes.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I really like that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
want to
pretty
order
cool.
one? Ah, God damn it.
So that's going to take up like the entire wall in your living room then.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
I see what you did there, Alan.
4 more weeks.
Nom Nom says Bob's.
No, it's a painting.
No, scroll up. Bob's.
Enhance.
Look at... no, stop. That's not respectful. Look at her tattoo. What is this of?
It looks like some Fibonacci's. Don't know.
Fibonacci.
thing. Is she a Hexican? Is she a Hexican?
Yeah,
Con?
she's.
Hex TA.
I can't find the tattoo. I'm
It's
sad.
a
She's
Kanita.
part of the Czech community. So
Super good, man. Are you in tune with them like directly? Did you hang out with them and are you
yeah,
all plugged in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in summer.
I'm not plugged into the true Japanese, ethnically Japanese, local Japanese population of Hexicans. They're racists.
Why are you there?
Oh,
Why are you
okay.
even in Japan?
I'm leaving.
What are
here.
you
I'm
even
out of
doing there
protest.
exactly?
Yeah.
Out of protest, I'm
What
going
the
to leave.
hell?
It's been my home for a good many decades. What can I say? I like the sushi.
Where is this Czech Republic?
Come on.
Just next to Slovak Republic, man.
Okay,
Wrong country.
Peter, let's move on.
So yeah, feel free to
Nice.
manage the stream.
Who's the captain here?
Oh yeah, okay.
It's
Okay,
anarchy.
there is one other thing non-Hex related actually that I wanted to share. Oh boy, is that loud. Don't be that loud. When I do that. Oof. So new marketing ploy that would be really cool to. I have mixed feelings because on let's watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna share it and then we'll discuss the pros and cons.
So apparently this is the new way to advertise. You make your flyers look like a wallet and you just litter them all over the place.
That's awesome. Can you play that one more time?
That's awesome.
Yo, so apparently this is the new way to advertise. You make your flyers look like a wallet and you just litter them all over the place.
That is awesome. It's all one
Love
piece of
that.
paper too. Beautiful.
Origami. That's
That
Japanese.
is
Origami. Yeah, so anybody who's trying to advertise Hex in like a area where people multiple
stealing.
Picking up wallets.
or
Wallets,
stealing
yeah.
and picking up wallets, yeah, like
pretty cool.
That is
Italian
really cool.
tourists areas maybe.
Hey now, don't talk about Italian tourists like this, okay? Do not, nobody is taking your wallet, okay?
Yeah, this is brilliant. It's 200 IQ idea, definitely. But also,
sacrifice for wallet. So this is what Richard meant. Now it makes sense.
But it's also littering on the other side, so
It's better, yeah, but it's better
Not
than
sure.
vandalism on your side, sticking things all over the place.
Yeah.
This
But
you
I
can't
guess you
get
could
jailed
also
for.
still stick them into like cars, right? Just like this. You just stick them in the car window.
What, like
Doesn't even have
wallets?
to be on the floor. Yeah, the
No,
wallets. It
that's
will look like
ridiculous.
somebody put a
That's
wallet into.
When does this happen?
No,
This is
if
ridiculous.
you want to
Puzzle
stick it
wallet.
behind the window,
That's
make it look like
Wait.
parking
We need the
ticket.
puzzle.
A parking
What is
ticket would be
the puzzle?
better. You're right. But the dropped wallet is something that people like are going to really be attracted to. Not when it gets dropped in your car. You're like, what the fuck is it? I don't think that that's pleasant to see in your car window
Yeah.
as a wallet.
So-
Puzzle wallet. It's puzzle, not puzzle. Yep.
and you can
Las
actually
Vegas have
airdrop
beaches.
those
It's
wallets.
just a beach. It doesn't have the ocean. It's just the beach.
There's a lake
Sandy.
nearby.
All of
beach.
all of Vegas.
No water, just beach.
Big sand pit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's go to the topic at hand here. Hindsight 2220. Let's
I'm at the
talk
steakhouse,
about game
reminding people
to
theory.
You're staking
See what
real
I did
hard.
there?
Yeah, see?
And I'm
Very
asking
nice.
all of the panelists and obviously the chat as well.
No, not the chat.
Over the years,
we a
since
panel?
that, yeah, we are a panel.
Relatives?
Since Hex started in 2019, early 2020, it was just a month off. So in 2020, people made theories. What is the best way to deal with Hex? Do you do long stakes? Do you do short stakes? Do you really want to only go to the maximum 10 years and then recompound? Do you want to do the full 15 years? Do you want to stay liquid and so on? So do you do monthly stakes? Do you want to only have one stake per year? And now I think that has changed over time. So with all the other ecosystems coming out, other coins, additional coins, with pulls hopefully at some point being released, with seeing how the price went up a 10,000x, what was the best strategy that you could do to maximize your profits, to maximize your coins gains? What do you think has changed from back in 2020
Obviously, hold liquid and sell it at the top.
Yeah,
Was
now
it
that you know.
50% top.
Was it?
And then buy back again at the 3-cent mark. Perfect.
of course.
One strategy.
That was the greatest strategy of all.
Oh, all I need is a time machine. So fucking easy.
Okay, so when you do this, what are you missing out on?
What?
Well, yeah, yield.
I'm with Alan. I'm lost.
On the inflation and the penalties.
I'll let you sit on that. So you missed out on at least 3 or
And the
4
big
airdrops.
payday.
Big payday.
Payday.
Oh,
And hit run.
airdrops, yeah.
And
And
Uniswap.
bonuses.
Who
Then
cares
and
about
use
airdrops
bonuses.
when you just
Well,
Your
sell the
t-shirt-
top and
so
buy?
you'd have to have at least double the coins to make up even only the T-share rate, and you missed out on a 10x in bonuses and airdrops.
10x, you say.
10x bonus.
for one of the airdrops. Yeah.
This is a trick question.
The 10x multiplier.
Well, das Baum airdrops are basically infinite ROI. So
Yes, they are. Nobody else has an opinion on that. Not even Wales. Wales is asleep, I believe.
Well, this is
Well,
so
meditating.
he's working.
Wow.
I mean,
So, yeah,
people don't pay
I'm-
attention, so the past doesn't really matter.
Say again.
Some people don't pay attention, so the past doesn't really matter. You either learn from what you didn't do or you don't. So It's pretty straightforward.
Good point.
So basically, what you're
I'm also-
saying is, if you didn't stake, you missed out.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because the T share was, in my opinion, the T share was more worth than sitting liquid and being able to sell the top, which normally you will never be able to do anyway. And I'm thinking that over the next 15 years or so, the things that we have right now won't be the only things that airdropped to the T share or to Hexicans in general. I mean, we're getting free duplication of coins in the near term. You're getting the proof of work Ethereum, you're getting the normal Ethereum, and you're getting the pulse.
Well, you had to
If
pay for one
it's
of
happening, if the POV
If it's
is
happening,
happening,
yeah.
I guess it's delayed. It will be delayed. I guess. It's just,
You think so?
called the head run top.
I don't know. That's what they always did. So I
But
stick
this
with
time,
the,
this time a block height has been called.
this time it's different.
This time you're a moron. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I just yeah.
Peter, there's a block height called. He's like committed now. There's like it's a brinkmanship between the miners. They're saying that we're gonna continue on the fork. This is like all whoever blinks would be absolutely freaking. The market would say you're the weakest one, so I'm not going to follow you. They both have to do it now. How much would you
miners
like
can
to bet?
Let's hope
How
so.
much
The
would you like to
miners
bet
can
that
just
there's a fork?
decide to not mine anymore and stop all transactions. Just hold the chain. Everybody just stops. Black Swan event. Nobody wants to mine anymore. So that we never actually reach that block height.
Ooh, that would be.
Ah, Hex users unaffected.
Oh,
Well,
Hex is definitely gonna be
actually,
affected for
kind
that
of.
one.
Maybe they will just skip the block.
What?
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, are you, Alan? Are you in LA? It's funny.
No one blinks there.
It's funny.
Yeah, self dogs.
Boston. Okay, all right, fine.
Okay, so what was the question that bound?
Well, what do you think? What do you think about what people had as a game theory, as a strategy for hex stakes or not, or being in liquid and so on, and how has it changed? How has your strategy, for example, adopted over time? What do you think was the better game theory, the better strategy to do? Staying all liquid, for example. There were whales that stayed all liquid. They had the possibility to sell. They got the gains, but now they missed out on everything that was given to them in Hedron and in Icosa and in PLSD and whatever other
that's a
airdrop
good thing.
that was out
That's
there.
a good thing because
Yeah.
some of those whales dumped on us because they wanted to buy some supercars, you know. So they don't deserve Hedron or Icosa. They can buy in and sell the supercars and buy in.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't have even done anything less than 15 years if I knew about Hedron in advance. Like, because why would you ever want to have to sell Hex if you know that you're getting Hedron and you're getting Icosa on top of that and more other airdrops over the next 10-15 years? Why would you ever want to make less
occasionally-
than 15 year stakes?
Because
Because we didn't
occasionally you may want to buy a sandwich or something in the real world. You may want to shave off something and then kick out the rest, harvest the Hedron from it, stake the Hedron, let that grow Icosa while you go buy your damn cheese sandwich. At some point, you're going to want to buy a damn cheese sandwich, Titus Bomb. Go monthly, go long and strong, pace yourself, and interact with the contract over and over and over again. Remain up to it, and so that you don't have any chance of emergency end staking anytime in the future, like this recent bonehead did. I say pace
Yeah,
yourself.
okay.
Pace yourself.
Did we
Interact
discuss
with
that last time?
the community. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, I feel strongly. I think
remember.
that's a strategy that I came. I mean, I was enlightened to early on in the game, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this every month, not every day like some boneheads did at the very beginning of this whole thing when they thought I'm going to do 1 hex every day for the rest of my life. No, you're going to die with gas. But every month, we can do it.
So are
But
you saying your strategy hasn't changed with the introduction of the new tokens
No,
and ecosystem?
no,
Or it
because
has changed?
I committed to it. I finished it when these new tokens actually arrived. Completed the whole staking ladder, and said, "I'm done. That's great. There's nothing I can do about it. And that's what I'm going to do." And I tried it out, and it's been going just fine ever since. Especially with Hedron being able to be harvested from the greater, longer stakes at will whenever you want to. You can always harvest them, go cut the grass, take the clippings, throw them into the staking pool for Hedron, make yourself some Icosa, rinse and repeat. Hasn't affected me a damn bit in that respect. Now, if you only got Hedron when you unstaked, that would change the game, and I would have said, damn, I missed out on a great strategy. I don't have any liquid, blah, blah, blah. But I love the fact that I'm staked out. I regularly interact with the smart contract. I don't feel like I'm without access to it, even though I haven't sold any yet. I still have the opportunity to make a decision of how far I want to restake every month. And it's great. I absolutely love it. Now, I don't get my 10x bonus for Hedron, though.
Maybe it didn't get through, but I'm thinking that if you did 15-year stakes, not monthly stakes, all of your stakes, let's say you accumulated on day 100, 365, so after a year,
Yeah.
and then another.
And then you stake everything 15 years.
And you stake everything 15 years.
Like a traditional stake, a standard stake? Or you did your
Yeah.
HSI?
No, a traditional stake.
Okay,
no,
that's
no
ridiculous.
HSIs, just,
okay, that's ridiculous
just a normal
because
stake.
it's a one pump chump type of thing. It's ridiculous. You're done. You can't do anything except sit there and rah for the team for 15 years. Is that what you're telling me?
Okay, yeah. Listen to my theory. You have your 15-year stakes. You maxed out your T shares for the maximum gain in T shares.
Yes.
So now, because you had the original T shares, you were given the B share equivalent in Hedron paid out. So if you have your
minor rounding error.
If you have your monthly stakes, you're getting less T shares. Do you agree on that?
I'm saying that I did. I will admit that I paid a premium to have the ability to be so flexible and interact with the contract. But I value it greater than getting. And back then, you couldn't have made this decision. This is hindsight.
Yeah,
now, right?
no. This is what the stream is called. It's called
I know.
Hindsight
So
2220. We are in the year 2022.
Yes,
now is your hindsight.
Yeah. So based on what unfolded, I wouldn't change a damn thing. I'm happy with the amount of Hedron I got. I'm happy with the amount of hex I got, but above all, I like the flexibility and the interaction with the smart contract every month. Because
I wanted to add that in that first year, we didn't know about any future airdrops, any pulse chain. We didn't know about Vitalik's PP.
Umbrella.
So the bonus strategy to get the best possible reward was always to get these bonus shares, bonus T-shares, which you would only get if you stake longer than at least 11 years. If you stake below 10 years, you're not getting any bonus T-shares. And you get the maximum bonus T-shares for a Quattro Cinco. And that strategy, that still stands, and that is still the best thing out there. Forget about Hedron.
You maintain the most amount of bonus shares. You don't get more bonus shares. Yeah. You get the most bonus shares at the 10-year mark, then you maintain them for the additional 5.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you guys what.
Wait, because
but you benefit longer.
Not everybody might understand.
Yes.
So for everybody in the chat, because I see some questions.
Years.
If you stake up to 10 years, you get the bonus shares for 200%. So your stake is counted as more as it actually
bonus
is.
Shares.
Yeah. Bonus shares. But if you go the additional 5 years, you get a longer time frame on where you keep your maxed out T-share. While everybody else has to restake at a higher T-share rate, everybody else that did only 10, 5, 7, 3, 2, 1, and so on years, they have to recompound and get back into the T-share system at a much higher T-share rate, which is 10 years has passed, and now the T-share rate is at, I don't know, 100,000 or something for them. But you are still setting for 5 more years with a T-share rate of 10,000 per T-share or 20,000 per T-share. Right now it's like 23, 24 something. So you get that extra bonus 5-year. That's what he's talking about. That's the time bonus.
Yeah,
it's
no
not
doubt,
bonus in percentage.
No doubt you do that for some, but I'm saying never would I do it for all. And how do I know that my strategy is the most even-handed strategy? Because I put everything evenly out for 15 years, 15.2 years, and my average is nearly dead on the mark of the average as it is today. That means I represent the average Hexican, don't I, in terms of strategy?
Yeah. Wells, what did you want to say about that?
If the question is in regards to hindsight and the most optimal strategy, I advise you guys to go watch my conversation with Richard Hart, the only one I've had on conference. His reaction to my strategy should make it clear what the proper strategy is. Pretty straightforward.
He said, I endorse Whale's only strategy as the best of all possible strategies.
No,
this
I
is
said,
Richard Hart signing
no, stop. I said, look at his reaction. Look at his reaction. That's what you need to do. Because if the question, I'm answering the question seriously. I'm not joking. So go back, look at his reaction, and that actually answers the question. If the guy that created it has some type of reaction, you should probably pay attention. Just saying.
You don't want to let us in on that, so we don't have to go click on URLs.
Nah, you should probably go find it and watch it.
We got to watch the whole 3-hour video.
You got to watch the whole thing, yeah.
Can you give us a time code?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you give us at least a time code?
Right
Nah, you got to go find it.
You got to earn it, boys. You gotta earn it.
Maybe if you can find the time schedule for the conference and look up the spot where
it was like 4 hours in ish, maybe 3.
Find it now, Peter, and put it up on the screen.
Everybody knows what my strategy is, so it shouldn't even be hard to figure out. The fact that you guys are acting like you don't know,
I don't know.
Funny.
So is that even in hindsight with regards to the other things that we have now? Is that still the same strategy for you, Wales?
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
That
was the main question, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was.
With knowing what we have now compared to back then,
100%.
would you still do the same thing?
100%.
How many joints do I have to roll to understand it?
I would have changed my strategy. I would have maxed out everything because I don't need the Lambo. I don't need to be frugal. I can live frugally. I think it would have been better if everything I did was 15 years, and then I could have just skimmed a little bit off the hedron if I ever need some money. Like, I don't need to buy a Lambo or anything. My job is
I disagree.
Enough for now. Yeah?
Because you wouldn't have any liquid hex to put into sacrifices.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Peter,
I didn't think about that.
Wins the internet.
So
today.
I would have bought more though. I would have bought
Yeah.
more hex.
Oh yeah, that's a good strategy. Just put infinite dry powder in. That's a great.
I bought more. I bought more just for the sacrifice.
Why do you think I'm wearing my work shirt? I need
This is
to
the
right
chumpiest
to keep them in.
discussion I've ever heard.
Well, wait a minute. Couldn't I have just? I could have sacrificed US dollars for the sacrifice,
but
right? It doesn't have to be
Yeah,
hex.
I would have cashed in all my diamonds.
That wasn't the community strategy. It was to sacrifice hex.
Yes, and you would have had to have something mature by that time to actually use that. Dustbomb, I'm taking away points.
No, but this is what the discussion is for. I like that point. I didn't think of that.
Take away points from you.
I still would have gone with the 15 years because I think the bonus that you get from all the other airdrops in the ecosystem and having more T-shares overall is worth more than having to rethink
missing out on 2 sacrifices.
Yeah, you wouldn't miss out. You just would put in US dollars instead of hex.
But
I mean, how much US dollars?
Why not just print the money yourself? Then you win. Just print money. Print nice.
At
Nice.
some point, this shit has to start paying for itself.
Yeah, I know. TJ Cryptomatic, let me put it to you. You and
Yes.
I are about the same age.
Ish.
Would
Contrary.
so
By the way,
you're older.
wait a
okay,
minute,
so-
wait a minute, wait a minute. I have a counter.
So would you
have a counter.
advocate sending everything 15 years, everything that you own, and not having
No,
anything
I have a
liquid?
different strategy. If you like me to explain it, like
Your
I have
hindsight strategy or your actual strategy?
I have two. Then my hindsight, where I fucked up, was that I didn't stake long enough in that first year, but that was because I didn't understand T-shares like I do today, and because
agree
I
with that.
believed in a different result coming from the big payday than it actually was. So that's why my mistake was I only staked everything I ever bought for just 1 year because I wanted to collect everything from the big payday, and with all this crazy amount of hex, then built my 15-year staking ladder strategy. And that's what I've done, but that was wrong. I should have done that right back in the first 3 months of hex. So I started after big payday, and how I've set it up
You
is
didn't
that I
end stake?
have
You didn't
No, I
do
did not.
the end staking before big payday, like a day before or so, and then stake out the 15 years? You didn't do that?
for small ones I did that, but not
Okay.
for the big amount.
That was
So
a big thing.
I wanted to collect more hex first before then staking everything out. So the way I've set it up is a 15-year-long yearly staking ladder. So not monthly, but yearly. I have one stake coming out each year. And for the years 1 to 9, that's only a very small stake that would, at the way the inflation rate is going, buy me that cheese sandwich. And the
Minus
big
the cheese.
amounts of hex I have staked for the years 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That is my strategy. So I've got a little something, because you never know, you need a new car, you need a whatever repair on the house. So you've got something coming out, but I also want to maximize as much on the bonus T-shirts. So my biggest stakes are for the years 11 to 15. But that's just me. Like everybody has, and I'm also older. Like if you are in your early 20s or whatever, and still life ahead of you, it might make total sense to stake out everything for 15 years. Everybody
Aren't
has
we
a
all-
different.
Aren't we all roughly the same age? We're all in a...
No,
What?
not
No,
at all.
no fucking
No.
way, you
What?
pleb.
No.
No?
No,
you could be my dad,
DJ
dude.
Cryptomatic and I are the seniors.
Am I the youngest person here with
You're-
40?
Well,
No,
from
Beardley
IQ level,
is
you're the
the
youngest.
Oh,
How old are you?
Beardley is the youngest.
Beardley's the youngest.
He's like 15.
Okay,
or
but
something.
he's the exception then.
He just went
Everybody
through
else here is
puberty.
old.
Yes,
Papa B and I are the elder statesmen.
yes,
The
we are.
pension is up.
We're the altercockers.
The pensioners.
Tommy says you're all in your 50s.
You get your
Wow.
discount card.
my beard is
You
in
get
his
that over there?
50s.
My hair, it's in the.
we-
it is
we are the-
Peter's hair is in the 50s.
Here's a
Anyway.
nice question. What is the strategy for small bags in your opinions?
Massage them and
Can you-
oil them.
Give it
I know
That's
it's
none
gonna
of-
take
that's
some
none
time
of
for
your
the answer, but
business.
what is a small bag? Like
That's
is it
none of your
100,
business.
1,000, 10,000?
Not saying.
Small
What
bags.
do you regard as small?
5.
Because so I like what dollar cost crypto is throwing out about this, and we had this calculation a few times on our stream as well. Don't do less than a T-share if you go lower than 1 year, because the gas cost will eat you up. So for really less than 50,000 what hex or
No,
dollar?
$1,000.
Less than
Am I-
50K is small for him in US dollars, nom. Oh,
that
hex.
US
He says
dollars?
okay. He says hex. Okay.
Hex. That is
50.
wait for a pulse chain to come out, then lay in a staking ladder and B shares.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't stake anything for 50,000. Maybe one 15-year stake,
Would you
but not
do-
everything. I would do 50%. 25,000 for 15 years is fine, because how much is that? Xcalc.net.
I would seriously think about waiting until Pulse Chain launches and then lay in a more interesting staking strategy. Take everything on this chain, throw it over to that chain, and then go and lay in a nice little staking ladder.
Well, you could also just stake it for a year because right now fees are not that high. But
Yeah, but the unstaking fees might be super high, so I would do that.
I've done it. If you have $100 in yield, you at least get more hex instead of just having laying there.
There was one
So-
point where that was not the case, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it
20
is because everyone is dying. in the
If that's
crypto
only
market.
now, if the market
Yeah,
picks
but
up,
you think
fine.
within a year it's fixed? Nah, definitely
I'll
not.
fix it in 2 days. Just you wait.
All right.
As a
I'll wait.
comparison for
2 more
everybody to
days.
know the numbers, a 5555 or the 10 years, 10 years to 15 years for 25,000 hex will give you free T-shares, 3.2 T-shares. So that's way more than you need to have a stake. That should be fine. But if you
15
have
years.
if you have a really small bag, I wouldn't stake everything, and I wouldn't try to make a ladder that divides that up into 10 different stakes. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I would have at least one stake to be in the T-share ecosystem to gain potential bonuses, to be able to mint Hadron, to have the potential future airdrops and so on.
You need to throw in the possibility too. So a small person like that with under 50k, if they have something staked and they can mint their Hedron, they have the possibility on November 13th to possibly snag themselves a HSI really cheap.
Nicely done.
True.
So that will pay out big time too for someone trying to increase their size or increase their bags.
Or increase their girth.
Yeah, umbrella style.
You know what we haven't done in a while? Timeout.
Or you wait until Pulse Chain, double your bag, and then stake it on one of the two systems. That could also be an idea. But who knows when that will, be possible.
2 more weeks, man. 2 more
Two.
weeks.
Okay.
4 more weeks.
4 more weeks. And
Yeah.
But the point to get the most amount of T-shirts is always to accumulate any small amount of hacks and stake it in one go, not do like
I would say
10,
also a big
10
thing
small
is
stakes.
I've seen many times that friends of mine say, "Yeah, I'm investing in crypto," and then they just put in $1,000 or sometimes even less, and then they're really hyped about 300% gains, but then in reality you just got like 3,000 euros max. So if you think about that, you're never going to live off of it anyway. So consider staking that for 15 years because it's enough that it can be something in the future, but it's not enough to create life-changing gains quickly, I think. Or if
I
you're
think that
really
works
lucky.
out. Like in Hex, it worked out. In Bitcoin, it worked out if you had a long
Yeah,
enough time horizon.
Sure, but
if you bought $1,000 worth
You
of
realize
Bitcoin,
nobody has a long-term time horizon, right?
Yeah, that's
Like,
but
that's
they
the point
uncommon.
I'm trying to
That's
make.
uncommon.
they should though.
Yep, so here's a problem with this segment. Everybody's perception of what they think they should do is completely different and 99% wrong most of the time. Because everybody wants the quick flip. Nobody actually wants to delay anything. Right? That's why everybody hates hex, bro. That's why nobody wants to stake. That's why people had to learn about delaying gratification, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. It's just not straightforward. This is this kind of this line of questioning is really a circle jerk because everybody is still going to have their own perception. Everybody isn't going to want to max out their T-shares. People are going to just do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, Richard can say what the most optimal strategy is, and everybody's going to have their own thought behind that comment.
Yeah, the market
for sure.
decides.
Correct.
But the market also decides to keep staking longer.
Again, that's not the question. The question is, what are people going to think is the right move? People are always going to be wrong relative to the market. That's a fact. right?
Some of them will be, but the others,
No.
some of them will be right. I mean, the
Most will
people
be.
that are pushing up the average are the people that are more right now, right?
Yeah, but that's okay.
There's
So
been a
if
lot of
HSIs
right.
didn't exist, would that be the case? No.
No, and this is why
All
we
right
say
then.
hindsight.
Hindsight.
But that's
Hindsight.
the. But this
It's
is the
all
point.
about hindsight.
But again, it's the same point that's being made. HSIs are only active because people can transfer the value, right? It's not because it's an HSI, bro. It has nothing to do with it. It's simply because it's somewhat liquid relative to being illiquid completely. Does that make sense? Because liquidity has a premium, it has a value on it, right? So when you're, for example, on the 13th, November 13th, people are gonna come to see whether people in this community can really do math or not. Now, what does that mean? You're gonna have people overpaying and underpaying for stakes, and that's how the cookie crumbles, and that is a function of people's impatience and lack of ability to delay gratification. It works both ways, right? Whether you're trying to accumulate an asset or get rid of an asset, delaying gratification is always going to be the key. This is why limit orders are preferable to dumping on the market, right? We talk about this like every stream. So, stuff to think about.
Alan, thank you. Wales only. Did you see it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. And there is one additional point that was brought up, which is interesting as well. 15-year stake and actually committing catches probably the most EES you'll ever get. There is 2 points to that. One, being wrecked as the guy who is EASing, but there is a secondary point as well, which is the more T-shares you have, the more you catch of those EES end stakes, and you get days like recently where you had 14
that was great.
13 points.
hex per T-share.
13 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes both ways. If you have that long-term mindset and you're fine for the next 15 years, well, as DJ said, depending on your age, you might not want to go the full 15 years for all your stakes, but if you can, I'm thinking that's still the highest yielding strategy without any danger of being wrong when you trade. You know what Peter said, like you could have sold the top and bought the bottom.
It was a joke.
No, but with hindsight, yes. If you know where the price is going, yes, that would have been a strategy, but
that's
you
the
lose
proper
out on
strategy,
the
right?
T-share gains.
Think about it. That's the proper strategy for 99% of the people. Period. It's not staking.
Yeah.
And that's important for people to sit here and
Although
synthesize. Yeah.
It's not for 99% because we know that
Really?
95% of user funds are actually locked in.
Nah,
stakes.
that's only because they
So-
understand. So my comment is driven towards.
Wait, so you're talking about not Hexicans people when you say
Yeah,
people.
I'm talking about everybody
Okay,
in general,
okay.
bro. Everybody in
Okay.
general. This is how we should be perceiving or approaching this conversation, because Hexicans aren't the cream of the crop. There's a reason the staking average is only half of the max. Like, you got to understand that everybody isn't going to think like you and me, or even like Papa, or even like anybody else on this panel. It's not normal to delay gratification in any fashion. Like, you guys got to wrap that around your head. It's just not normal. It's normal to us, not normal in general. So what that means is the average person, i.e. most, the optimal strategy is sell the top, buy the bottom. Duh. So that isn't really a joke. That is the most optimal strategy in hindsight. So
Yeah. I'm
No, we're not. I'm
outroing
not
out.
Outroing out.
I have to.
No, not yet. Hey, one last
Yeah,
point.
but I am. See ya.
In
Aw.
Petering out.
in
Yeah,
50
there's
years,
someone
in
waiting.
2030.
Is it the stool softeners again, Peter?
But
In
did we
20
finish
I
the
know
debate?
I know that struggle.
there will be, because everybody is becoming immortal, and your death is not a normal occurrence anymore, then your optimal strategy would have been to make only 15 years ticks. How about that?
Ridiculous. And outro.
DCA the
Yeah.
outro. Thanks for the stream, everyone.
Nice.
It didn't even end yet. And
It-
wait, I wanted to highlight the comments
Psychologically,
because
we
Gam
ended
it end.
brought it
ago.
this up.
Make it end.
Longevity now, lol.
Please.
Make the
Please make it end.
1.5 minutes
Really
over 1
it will
hour.
never end.
I'm dying. Please make
Everybody,
it end. Make it
Think
stop.
about the optimal strategy.
Outro.